of Moon Dragon Designs. I am live. I am making the car registration travel organizer by Sewn Ideas. I was running on the ink, so it's kind of a little faded, but that's easy passport in there. But car registration. So I'm using it for the car registration because I like to keep it in a wallet. I have an old wallet that was issued to me by an insurance company. Sorry for the notifications. I thought I put it on Do Not Disturb. So, I am Jeannie of Moon Dragon Design. Please subscribe to my channel. Comment in the link below. And if you have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and share it. Share my live right here. Sorry, like I said, I am not tech savvy. Hi, Sharon. Long day at work. It's a Monday. Hi, Delphina. Thank you for joining. I just started. So what I'm going to make today is not a bag. These are the bags that I have currently made, and those are for sale. But excuse the lighting. In here, it is a little dark. This is a rental home, so there's no light in this room. So I have this lamp here, so it's kind of just shining, and then I have the hallway light on. And I have another lamp on there, but it works for now. So I am making this, I have an old car registration wallet, so it's kind of falling apart. So I'm going to be making the car registration and travel organizer. It's by Sewn Ideas. It's a wallet where you keep all your documents in there. So I'm going to be making that. I had some leftover of that vinyl from Love Lola, the butterfly one. So I did that. I cut it out. And I cut out this because I think that makes great color combo. So I'm excited to get started. This is my first time making it, so bear with me if I stumble. I was gonna go live on that one bag was the scarf tote. You have no idea how many mistakes I made on that tote. I was fighting with myself. Hi, Zion. So here we go. Thank you for joining. If you can subscribe to my channel, it'd be great. So let's go. Okay. I'm going to bring this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Taking that, we're going to mark the center. I gotta get my ruler. like an inch and an eighth or quarter. I'm hoping for this to be a quick sale. I think it'll be, because it's really not a lot. It's just a wallet, a small little wallet. To keep your registration papers for the car organized and keep that organized. This vinyl will be perfect for it. It's a thin vinyl. No, they were closed the whole weekend for Thanksgiving. So I was like, ah, bummer. So I still haven't finished that blue purse, still undone. So she opens back up tomorrow. Isn't it nice to own your own business and you can just take any time off? That's my goal. It's okay. I mean, the weekend is busy anyway with the traffic. So okay, so this is the long strap. This is the short strap. So we're going to do the same as we did with the other. Sometimes things aren't meant to be, because I don't know if you know, I did have on August 2nd, I did have a motor vehicle accident coming home from Still Yours, and the guy totaled my car. So I was without a vehicle for about a month, and I need neck surgery, which I don't want. And for my low back, the doctor wants to do some sort of injection under anesthesia. I'd rather do the injection. If it helps to not feel the pain anymore, it'll be great. I've been seeing the chiropractor. It's not helping. It helps temporarily, but then it's like, then you're back to being in pain. Delphina, I actually started about the same time you started. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. So I started this year. I've been following. Sorry, I lied. My very first bag was last year around the holidays, and I did the that tote from Noodlehead. And I did one bag, the Harlow from Sherelle Larone. So I was like on and off, and then I went full force this year. Because I'm enjoying bag making better. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want the neck surgery. It scares me, and what scares me is like the after you have the surgery, the after effects. I don't want to lose my range of motion because I love this, and I don't want to give this up, if that makes any sense. Because I just started getting into this, and it's gonna really suck. Excuse the phrase. If I have to give it up, and I refuse, because not cool. Because I bought my industrial machine this year around tax time. So yes, Delphina, so around March, because I got this around tax time. My sew right. So we got these two straps. And I love the sew right. I named him Morticia. I'm an Addams Family fan. So, okay. Yes, she's a sew right fabricator. Jeannie named hers Thumper. Okay, so we're going to put these aside. Then we're going to take these. Trying to see which way. This way. So I got, this is the water resistant canvas I got from Fireweed Stitches. I still have some fabric left over, and I chose this green color. I love this green. This is such a pretty green in person because it brings out the green from the butterfly wing. I think it's perfect. So we're going to sew all this here, 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Can't remember the exact name of the green, but if you go to Fireweed Stitches, look for green canvas and it'll come up. It's such a pretty green. I love this green. So I'm going to keep my mustard yellow because the mustard yellow goes well with green too. It's like fall colors. Because the rest of the bag is going to be with this color too. Let me bring this down here so I can see. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. I'll post, once I'm done with the live, I'll post where I got everything in the description. I'll update this description. And Fiery Stitches is based in Alaska. And let me tell you, you place an order, you receive it in like in 3 to 4 days. Versus Spoon Flower, I'm a little irritated with them. They're a big company. They're based in South Carolina. I ordered a fabric back on November 16th. I still haven't received it. And I reached out to them today. Say it's been 2 weeks. I haven't received my order and they're going to replace it. Isn't that something? I won't be ordering from them. Because it's like, okay, I got something from Alaska. I got it in 3 to 4 days. You're right there in South Carolina. I'm in Florida. You're on the East Coast. I mean, it doesn't, I don't understand that. And then I order from Tula Bee. Tula Bee, I get it in 2 days. I'll order from Sew Yours. Sew Yours is 2 to 3 days. It's ridiculous. Love Lola only took like 4 days. So with pinking shears, we're going to cut around here. Try not to cut into your stitching. Just press it with your fingers and put a clip to hold it in place. Do you guys have any upcoming projects if you're not doing anything now, or just finger press all that down. And I just put clips to keep it down because you want to keep the design like that. I'm not sure you can see that. Now we're going to top stitch. It says use a 1/4 inch of seam top stitch. Not sure about that. I don't know how to feel about that, but trust the process, right? I think that's too wide, but that's what it calls for. Hey, Lindiana. Thank you for joining. My favorite people on here. That's what it should look like. Okay, so we're placing a short fabric strap where? Oh, this is for the vinyl. Because it wants you to, okay, let's put this on the side. I need to try to mark it somehow. Where is my pen? Sorry, I need you guys to see what I'm doing. This line right here is to separate this side to this side. So you can put like your either your registration registration ID. Does it want me to do this way? Let me read this for a little bit. Place a short fabric strap A-pattern piece on top of the marking on your clear vinyl. Okay, so it wants us to do this. Let me put a little double-sided tape on there. Use this smaller one. So I can have it tucked down at least. It says, let's take this piece of paper off the vinyl. To mark, and then this here has to be just like this, and then match. It says to look under to make sure you're matching the line to the center. Yep. Okay, it says to hand sewn, but I ain't got no time for that. We're using Morticia. I'm not gonna, no. Sorry. Can do. Morticia can do fine. I'm not gonna sit there hand sewing. I'm gonna do 1/8 of an inch. I'm gonna do like a box because I think that's good enough. It's just like to separate both sides. Yes, Lindiana, I'm glad you're here. It's really hard for me to find time to go live because, like I said, my full-time job is very demanding. I'm gonna do that because that's fine. I don't understand why she's selling a hand stitch. Nobody hand stitch anymore. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. Sorry. I'm just a funny lady. Well, it says to do that. It should look like that. This is your clear. You have to match the top with the clear top, and then you have to have a little bit hanging over the bottom. No, nobody has time to hand sew, especially when you have achy hands after a while. Because let me tell you, birthing these bags, God, gives you arthritis. Seriously. Okay, so we're gonna come back with it. You gotta bring it back. So we're gonna do the long one. And the long one, we're going to put double-sided tape. I want to put my label in here. You have your kid birth yours. Yeah, that's what they're there for, right? To help you out. Might as well put them into it. It hurts. Like when I did the whatchamacallit, even the bears, the memory bears that I made, let me just say, stuffing them made my hand cramp really bad. I was like, oh my God. It's crazy. So what I want to do with this is, where's my, I'm going to put my little handmade label, handmade with love, on here. Even though it's for me, I know it's for love for myself. Self-love is the best. Put this here. Move down a little bit. Yes, and then when she announced you were the winner, I was like, yay! She won. Well deserved. Okay. We're going to stitch it here, 1/8 of an inch. I hold my threads because for some reason it starts to nest if I don't. I don't know what setting Barbie has, but she doesn't have to hold her threads with the fabricator. What I do, because then it nests under there. I have to get my other shears. I'm going to cut the long pieces hanging over the vinyl on the side. This is what it should look like. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay, what else is next? This is the inside. So we're going to attach this down to the vinyl. I'm going to, I think you were supposed to, I'm trying to think. I think I know why they hand stitched it down to the vinyl. Remember, I'm doing this from beginning to end. When you sew this down, it's supposed to sew down to keep it separated. So when you're putting things in here, it won't connect. So yeah, I sewed it down before, but I might just do rivets on it to attach it to the, because I think the rivets will look nice. What do you think? Yes, she did. She had a lot of nice things to give. That was very sweet of her to do that too. I was the one that one of the ladies wasn't there. I said, pick me like donkey. I'll take it. She's not here. Just do another row. Okay. Maybe in the middle, right? Down here to tack it down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Right in the center. So let's get these here. Let's tack this down so it doesn't move or shift. Let's just get here. Right in the center. Thank you for your suggestion. That's pretty awesome. Yep, third row doesn't hurt because it actually gives a little character. So it's tacked down to the lining. Thank you, Sharon. These instructions, I mean, you can modify it to whatever you want. I'm not sure if this person is in business anymore because I actually Google searched like car registration wallet because I have one. It's falling apart. It's one of the ones that the insurance companies give you. It's a little hard and it's actually like that cheap vinyl. So it's falling apart. So I wanted to make one for myself. And I think this is pretty awesome. So now we're going to, what does it want us to do? We're going to sew around to base stitch. Around here. Let's get this here. About 1/8 of a seam allowance. let's cut this off. Wait a minute, before I do that. Okay, so we tacked everything down, so we're gonna cut this off, that tail long piece off. There you go. Now we're going to put this here. This one goes here. And we're going to base stitch all around. Yes, it is a free pattern. I don't think that lady's in business anymore. But I'll link in the description where I got it from. It is free. So I'm gonna base stitch down. Coming along. Let's go see outside. Now, this I'm going to need to where's my elastic? So we're going to use an elastic to put on here. So when you close it, you put the elastic over to keep it closed. So I'm going to cut my piece of elastic I have here. I'm going to put it right here long enough so and what did I say? The only thing I don't like about that fabric, it frays, but I put woven interface, and it's gonna get sewn and put in, so it'll be fine. What are they saying? Where's my marking pen? Got to mark the measurements on the back cover layout. Outer cover pattern piece number 2 on the table with the right side facing up, long edges. Measure from right side 16 to 1.5 inches. So we're gonna measure 1.5 inches. We're gonna mark top here, bottom here, so we know where to put the this. Because we're gonna base stitch that down. Elastic. Oh yes, it does. Yesterday, let me tell you, I went to take a nap. I didn't want to wake up. I was so tired. So tired. Let's base stitch this down. I ran it over a couple of times, so make sure it's tacked down there. And the other side. Sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm doing. I mean, I wish I had the technology like Kasaya has and Barbie, where they can just remote and have different angles of the cameras. But I will get there someday. It'll happen. Manifest it. So we're going to cut this one down since it's a little long. So this should look like that strip. And now we're going to, hold on, I want to make sure I'm putting this correctly. Oh, before I do, question. Because I have to put my bag tag on there. I need your opinion. Should I do one of these, the actual natural cork, or the whitewash one? Or should I do my metal one that looks like, I'm just gonna take the bag, one of the bags down so you can see. Or should I do the metal tag? Metal, the whitewash, or the natural cork? The natural. Natural it is, because it blends well. It goes so well with that. Okay, so we gotta put this on. So I'm gonna put it here. I think I made this, I think I tacked this down upside down. Hold on a second. Shoot. I was supposed to put it on this side. That's alright. I'll put this here. Because when... No, that's right. Because when I put it, it won't show. So, I'll put it here. I think I'll put it there. Let me... Yeah, it does. And it kind of has like little, if you see a little tiny little bits of shimmer in there. If you look at it in person. I'm going to put this here. Let me put a little bit of tape. Tuck it down. I'm almost done. You see, it's a quick sew. It's not an all-night thing. So I figured, since it's a quick sew, let me go live because, you know, it gets late and people have to go to work in the morning. I wish I could just live in my sewing room and this is my full-time job. I'll put it here. And let's sew that down. Hold on a second, that's a little too close. Okay. Let's do this, shorten the stitch to 3. I think 3 is fine. And I did not back stitch because you're gonna pull it and tie it through the back. Now we're going to tie it. Really? Huh. Looking at that bag. Was it a Black Friday or Cyber Monday sale, Delphina? Thank you, Lydiana. Where's the lighter? There you go. Melt that down. All right, so here we go. We're going to sew we're gonna sew part of this here. Leave at least a 6-inch gap because we're going to birth the wallet. So we're going to, let's put these here. It's the vinyl, it's woven interface because what goes inside the wallet is Peltex. You put it inside for the structure of the wallet. Quick and easy sew. I gotta see what the seam allowance is around. It wants you to leave the gap over here on the side. On the side. Okay. She wants to sew a 1/4 inch of the seam allowance. Let's do that. You're going to lengthen the stitch length to 4. Turn. Let's just hope the birthing is not so hard as the um, purses and the handbags. We're going to cut the edges because to turn them, I'm going to cut them diagonal. Looks like that. That's the corners. Just going to cut them like that. Try not to cut it way too short into the stitch line. Okay, here we go. And for free 3-day bag pattern designing, at the end of the 3 days, she gave away 2. Awesome, Sharon! Congratulations! I would like to learn how to design patterns too. That'll be in the future right now. I just want to focus on making bags and getting used to making them, and then, okay, how do you birth this darn thing? Congratulations, Sharon. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, especially when you're working full time, so it's kind of like whatever. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. I know you want to come out of there. Is this why they call it the birthing method? It feels like going through your mother's womb. Like, what the heck? Sorry. Okay. It's coming. Hard labor. Tell me about it. Jeez. I just hate to see the vinyl, like the clear vinyl, get all scrunched up like that. Ugh. Ow. Alright. It is hard on the fingers. Like, it hurts my hands. Come on, you darn thing. Get this thing here. I would suggest that when you do get the pattern, play around with it and see if there's something a little more, a better way to do this. Maybe. So it is hard on your hands. And like the clear vinyl is like, it makes it even worse. I think we should enable Barbie to buy that house across the street from her for the retreat so we can all go there. Okay. I think I got it. And then of course you top stitch around. And I get these corners up here. I think so. Yeah, because I don't think I would do it this way again. I would do the fold over elastic maybe at the edges to go around, because I mean I got it to go through finally, but it is not friendly at all. Okay, there you go. So you close it, it's like that, and then you have this here. I put the Peltex and then top stitch all around because you have to close this off this way. So we're going to fold this in. Yeah, no, I don't like birthing it, this wallet. Shouldn't be this complicated for a wallet. It's supposed to be an organizer for, oh, it's looking good though. Looks good though. Okay, let's seal it and do the top stitching around. Looks good. Okay, let's top stitch. Yeah, I agree. Like with the scarf tote, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute when I'm done, because I had so much trouble with that scarf tote by Sew Yours. It's a beautiful bag. Will I make it again? Yeah, sure, because I need to practice, and practice makes perfect, right? And it's a beautiful bag. It was just putting it together, and she'll tell you in her video, you'll print, it's only the pattern pieces that come with it. It really doesn't come with instructions. So you have to like view her video for the instructions. And I've seen it once and I say, okay, I got it. No, I don't got it. So yeah. Oops, forgot to a 5. This is going to be the thickest part over here. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like this birthing on this wallet. Okay. Okay, it is done. Yeah, I don't recommend the birthing method on this bag, but it came out pretty good. Up to you if you want to do the birthing method, but this is what it looks like. It's like, it's so pretty. I'm happy with it. Let me get some of these threads out of here. Let me get, down some of these threads. It got nicked here with the sewing machine, the vinyl, but this is mine. I made this for myself. And this is the first time of me making it, so I won't be doing the birthing method. I'll probably do just the fold over elastic around here. But this is, that's the wallet. Your registration or whatever ID. It's cute. There you go. Wow. Me and technology suck. It's a beautiful vinyl. I love it. Look how pretty. When you open it, look how, it's so pretty. I like it. I'm happy with it. And then you just do that. And it's closed. It is cute. It's adorable. Looks like me. So, let me show you the mistake I've done on this bag. It came out beautiful. The only thing is, there's a flaw. The scarf made by Sew Yours. I'm the type of paper who likes to read, person that likes to read the instructions once I have it. You can watch a video once or twice, but when you're sewing, you have to like stop and look at the video to see what you're doing. The mistake I made was the hose for the scarf. When I did the one panel, I punched the holes and put the grommet on it. And then I realized, I was like, crap, you have to put the whole bag together to put the holes in it. Because on the inside is this. So I was like, damn it. So I had to take these off. Put the bag together. At least I had the holes already pre-punched in there and I had to punch it. Then I realized you're supposed to put the whole bag together and then punch the holes because the holes here is too high up. They're supposed to be like around down, right in the center. So I was like, oh damn. So yeah, watch her video. Don't listen to me. I tried doing the video and then to post it. I said I'm not posting that. It's just like, when now that I know that not to put the holes in first, you have to finish the whole bag to put the holes. Yeah, I'm just letting you ladies know because when you do it's a beautiful bag. I love how it came out. It came out beautifully. Look at the lining inside. It matches so well with the flower. It coordinates so well with the flowers here, the colors, like that purple one. So I like to take the smallest little detail and incorporate it on the inside. And the mustard color goes well with the gold that's in here and some of the butterfly wings. And of course the scarf goes so well. It ties everything in together. Yeah, I know. But you as a bag maker know. And you're like, darn it, I am going to sell it. Because it's a cute bag. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just the grommets is a little too high. It has to be a little lower. Just letting you guys know. If you're going to make this bag, watch her video. Because when you buy the pattern, it's only the pattern. And there's some pages there to read, but it doesn't have the instructions. And she says it in her video too. She just did a simple pattern for it. But this came out so cute and I love it. Yes, it does. I'm kind of happy about that. It's like, oh, but it's okay. I love how this came out. It came out beautifully. Yes, trust me, I did. And see, it has a little slip pocket here. You can put whatever. You can actually put a passport in there. In here too. And an ID here. I mean, it's up to you. When you make this one, the elastic, you either want it in the front or in the back, so you can have it to the front, or if you don't want it to show in the front, you could just flip it over to close it and you have your logo on there. I'm happy how this came out. I'm not happy that it chewed up the vinyl, and I think that's when I was pulling doing the birthing. All right, so I'm going to link the pattern onto my description and where I got the fabric from. The inside fabric, not sure they're selling that anymore. The lining, it's called Gears in Snow. It's a steampunk kind of theme vinyl, but it ties in so well with everything. And I got that in trying to remember the name of the store, the sewing studio. That's where I got it from, here in Florida. And I bought starch. I ironed it, starched it really well, and put the interface in there. So, all right, ladies, thank you for hanging out with me today. It was a quick sew. It wasn't an all-nighter. And thank you for hanging out. Subscribe, like, and comment and have a good night. Blessings.